Hello everyone, welcome back to More Than Plastic. In today's video, we have a pretty fun one. So as you can see here, we do have the fairly new CT Toys Symbiote Spider-Man MAFEX bootleg. So, this is kind of a controversial topic. If you're on the Facebook groups and YouTube comments, TikTok, whatnot, you know that knockoff and bootleg figures have kind of been a little bit controversial. People think that others shouldn't buy them. People think that, it's not fair that these bootleg brands are ripping off companies like MAFEX and SHF Figure Arts. I'll give my opinion on it throughout the video, but yeah, let's just get into it. So here's the box. Pretty nicely printed, honestly. Here's the side. This side got a little bit crushed in packaging, but I honestly really don't care about the box. Like, that's fine. So let's get this open and see what it's all about. Slide it out there. Oh, we got a display base that just flew out. Ooh. What in the world is that? I've never had that come out of a bootleg figure before. Okay, let's evaluate. Alright, so as you can see here, we'll get back to that in a second. You do get a bunch of webs, as usual, that come with these figures. You get the web backpack, which I do not have that yet, so that's pretty cool. That's a unique accessory that I have never seen before. You got a bunch of different hands, the other feet that have, I think, magnets in them, as well as the hands. Two different Spider-Man heads, and the Peter Parker head sculpt. So let's open it up and see how it looks. Alright, so this is him completely right out of the packaging. They put him on with the magnet hands, so actually let me take those off and just put a different set on. Alright, so there we go. There's a different set of hands on just to show, like in the first appearance, instead of the magnetized ones. And already, I'm not gonna lie, they were really easy to get off, which is nice because some bootlegs that I have, it's very hard to get the hands off, but getting this set on was a little bit tricky. I was trying to get both fisted hands on, but I really honestly couldn't get the fist on this hand, so I just ended up putting the Thwipper hand on. So that's already something right there. So let's see, let's take a look. Yeah, there's definitely, yikers, that's kind of bad. Definitely some white paint all over the black mask. So that's not really a good look there. Let's take a look at the paint on the chest. Okay, that's pretty good. It's missing a little bit right there, but that's fine. The web lines here are pretty neat though, I'll give them that. Let's take a look at the other head sculpt though. Okay, that actually came on and off pretty easy. This one has definitely better paint apps. It's just missing a little bit right there, but that's easy to fix. Let me just compare the two. Okay, at first I didn't see a difference, but yeah, these eyes are clearly a lot bigger than this one. So I'm gonna definitely have to use this one just because this head sculpt's very messed up with that paint all over the mask. So now let's just see like some articulation. So obviously you got the double jointed arms. Let's see. Bicep swivel. The articulation is very smooth. Do you get a butterfly joint? Not really. I should probably heat this up. Maybe it's stiff. It's not really cold out, so I don't think that would make it a problem. Oh, I didn't even check the back paint. That's pretty good, just missing a little piece right there. Okay, yeah, so not really a butterfly joint. Pretty good head tilt. Oh, is it not on all the way? Can't really tell. Okay, anyway, then I got it back on there. Yeah, pretty good head tilt and articulation there. Got this swivel here, and then it also rotates there. This piece kind of comes off a little bit. As for the legs, you do kick all the way back. Is there a swivel? Yep, good swivel there. And ankle articulation. Oh, well, these are supposed to come off because you get the two different feet. So I'm not surprised it came off pretty easy. But yeah, you got really good articulation there. And of course the toe joint. Let me put this back on. Actually, I'm going to swap the feet and put the ones without the magnets on and see if they're easier not to get on. Oh wow, so I didn't actually know this. This is the foot with the magnets on it. This one doesn't have it. And the one with the magnets has toe articulation, but this one does not. Interesting. Alright, there we go. There's the other feet on it there. Not the easiest to get on, not gonna lie. Yeah, they keep popping off. I'm actually a little bit surprised because I'm a little disappointed right now. I know it is a knockoff, obviously, and a bootleg, so like you can't expect like too much, but I have a bunch of other figures by CT Toys, and this one's great. I never had an issue with this one. This one is giving me a lot of problems. That's honestly a first. Like I just said, every other bootleg figure I've had, I've actually never really had too many issues with, but this one is not really doing it for me. Let me play around with it a little bit more off camera and kind of work out some kinks and just see, because I want to give it a fair review. So I'll be back. Alright, so I had a little bit more time to play around and pose them up. And first of all, right off the bat, these feet, the ones without the magnets, throw them in the garbage. They're useless. They do not go on for anything. Yeah, you just got to keep the feet with the magnets on. So whatever, that kind of stinks. There's no toe articulation in them anyway, so whatever, I guess. And as for the hands, they're a little hard to get on, but they do eventually. And, you know, obviously, they're from China. They're not the real things, so I know I'm not supposed to expect too much from them, but this is a review, so I'm reviewing them, and I'm a little disappointed. This sucks right here. Like, why? Look, this comes out way too much. Like, it just looks unnatural there. On this side, it doesn't look as bad. I was just trying to get this backpack accessory on the figure, and I don't know what in the world this is made out of, but it's like leaving this, like, do you see that on my fingers? It's like leaving this, like, nasty, like, chalky residue on my fingers and on the figure, so I don't know if I'm gonna use this. So that's how I currently feel about this figure. This sucks. I really wanted this to be like an exciting and fun review. I was really happy to open this up. I made this video with all intentions of showing off a nice CT Toys bootleg figure, but that unfortunately didn't happen. I should have made a review about the Andrew and Toby one, because those I actually really liked. Yeah, the accessories are, I didn't even open this yet. I'm afraid to. There's dirt all over it. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I mean, okay, I'm looking at it closer, and it looks like, okay, it looks like it's just the tape. So, like, this is actually tape right here. I don't know if you can see that line right there. And this is, like, just kind of dirt that's attached to the tape. But still, like, come on. I don't want to open something with dirt on it. Whatever. I'm a little nervous, though, because I do have the CT Toys Wolverine coming. And I know I've seen stuff online how good that is. Hope for a better outcome with that one. So, anyway, let's just see. This unmasked head is actually not that bad. Way better than some other bootleg heads I've seen in the past. So here, let me just get one. This is from a bootleg from AliExpress. One of the MAFEX figures, and yeah, just look at the comparison there. This is with the symbiote. It's a lot better. This one is actually in my nightmares and keeps me up. So that one's terrifying. Just the paint here though on this is kind of bad. Yeah, so I guess now we can get into like the topic of like, should you buy bootlegs? Should you not get them? Because it's obviously a big discussion right now. So, in my opinion, see, this video is not making a good case for it because this figure is just not good. I happen to get a bad figure here, but like I said, other ones are really good. So, should you buy them? Is it a good idea? I think it is, because some of the prices of these figures are insane. Like the MAFEX prices, SHF figure arts, like $100, a little under 100, or like even over. It's crazy for a figure. People don't have that kind of money, so if people want to get the bootlegs, that's their choice. Like, I think it's okay. You know, if you're not a fan of it and you hate on people for getting them, I mean, it's not your money and it's not your life, so why do you care what other people do? I just think it's kind of silly to see people kind of like arguing about this, and just seeing in the groups, like, people just like randomly make a post about saying like, oh, people getting knockoff figures, this and that, but like, no one's making you get them. You can buy the MAFEX if you want. Go ahead. No one's stopping you from paying all that money. But it's a nice option. It's fun to just, you know, get to kind of experience what it is like to have a higher quality figure, but like without spending the money, because obviously it's not 100% the same thing. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's the same quality, but it's nice to just have something like similar to it, just to get an idea and like see what it's like. So those are my thoughts. If you don't like them, I'm so sorry to hear that. Let me know what you think in the comments. But let's see what else this figure can do. Here's it with the head on, by the way. I can't get the neck piece on because I think I need a little bit of heat, but I'm just trying to make this review. So I'm not gonna do that right now. But yeah, that's the unmasked Peter Parker symbiote head sculpt. Alright, so what are my final thoughts? My final thoughts are that I'm definitely not taking this out of the wrapper, because I'm gonna be returning this, which is unfortunate because I was excited about this and I did expect a little bit more, which is crazy to say about like a bootleg figure because, you know, usually you don't expect much. Oops. But yeah, this one's unfortunately gonna have to go back. But it was still fun to like review and just talk about bootlegs. I really hope that the Wolverine that I'm getting soon is a lot better than this. I do have high hopes. I know it's hard to say that after reviewing this kind of piece of garbage, because like I said, the reviews I've been seeing have been pretty good. They look nice. So that should be a good one. I'll definitely obviously put that video out there. I'm excited to do that when it comes in the mail. Yeah, this one is a return for me. I saw pictures though, like I looked at all the photos before buying this, of course, as I do with anything, and as I hope you guys would do. And it looked pretty good in the pictures, otherwise I wouldn't have picked it up. So, I don't know if I just got a bad one. I mean, if you want to give it a go and still get it, even after seeing this, I'm not going to tell you not to. Do what you want, but just know that the one I got is pretty garbage. Like, I can't believe this one accessory, where'd it go? I can't believe they even gave this. You can't tell. It literally feels like a piece of chalk. Like, it's so weird. Look, my hand has nothing on it right now. Look, now it's like all white and gross. It's just so powdery and disgusting. So yeah, this has to go back, unfortunately. That's alright though, you know. You can't win them all. But it was still fun to make a review, so I'm glad I got a little video out of this. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'd love to hear. So stay tuned for the Wolverine video, because that'll be out once I get that figure. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been More Than Plastic. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.